Press your fingertips down, lift it up through your side waist, side chest. Move your arm bones back to bring your shoulder blades into your back. Keep that. Release your hands to your thighs and close your eyes. Descend your thighs. Balance your weight between your two sitting bones. Beyond the midpoint, so you're neither leaning to the right or to the left, forward or back. Lift up through the center of your body. Broaden across your collarbones by pressing your shoulder blades into your back. At the same time, soften your neck and throat. Release your jaw. Rest your tongue into the base of your mouth. Take slow, even breaths. And then gently open your eyes. If you're sitting cross-legged, change the cross of your legs. Then place your right hand on the floor, lift your left arm up. Push down with your right hand, and that pushes your left hip down. So keep that, and take your arm over to the side. So the length you go over is dependent on keeping your left hip grounded to the blanket. Then come back up to the center. The other side. Press down with your left hand, ground your right hip. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, come over to the side. Keeping your right hip grounded, extend your fingertips further and further away. And then come back to the center. Stretch your legs out. And then come over to child's pose. I'm gonna have to yell today because parents' mowers are here. All right, big toes together, knees apart. Extend your arms forward. So in the same way, you grounded your hips and extended your arms away from your hips. Do that here. So one part of the pose stays grounded, stays firm, and the other part of the pose extends. Then come up to your hands and knees, start Ardha Svanasana. Tuck your toes underneath, lift your hips high. Put your hands down and forward. Take your hips back, press your feet down, take your hips up. So in this pose, the movement is coming into the hips. So as the arms and legs press down, the hips move higher and higher. All right, walk your hands back towards your feet and stand up. Stand with your feet hip width apart. Tadasana, Samastiti. All right, and then lift your arms up in Urdhva Hastasana. You can even turn your palms forward. Then extend your arms higher and higher. And when you do that, the shoulder blades move up. So keep that, so don't lock the shoulder blades down, although that's tough sometimes, but allow the shoulder blades to go higher and higher. All right, release your arms down by your sides. And then place your hands on the floor, walk your feet back. Come into downward facing dog. Now do that same thing here. So you're pressing your hands down in this case, and move your shoulder blades towards your fingertips. So the hands press into the floor, the feet press into the floor. And then the movement comes in the shoulders, in the side waist, the side chest. All that pushes back towards the hips. And just like last week, because I'm kind of on this kick, we're going to work on strength. I've met people that say they're too skinny or too fat or too flexible or not flexible enough. I don't think I've ever met anyone that says they were too strong. So one of the ways to build strength is to stay in these poses as long as you can maintain the integrity of the pose. That's especially important in headstand or shoulder stand, where the weight of the body is on an area that usually isn't that strong and, can give you a headache and stuff like that. This pose, it's not uncommon. Do it for 3 to 5 minutes. I don't do it 5 minutes very often. We're not going to do it today. And 3 minutes, good way to build strength. And explore the pose too. So when you practice without class, you can think to yourself, you know, because 3 minutes takes a long time in this pose. They can say, okay, so what do I know about downward dog? I know the hands are supposed to be even, the feet are supposed to be even. I'll check that out. And then you slowly move up the body from the base. All right, so my feet are evenly spaced apart. Well, how about the pressure on the big toe versus little toe side, you know, so on. All right, walk your hands back towards your feet, fold forward, Uttanasana. I mean, you could do that here too. Rather than focusing on where do I feel sensation. You can say, well, what other sensations do I feel other than my hamstrings crying out, and my mind wondering, well, wandering, not wondering. Instead, wonder, are the feet pressing evenly onto the floor? Are my hips forward or back? And then you can even go into stuff like, is my jaw relaxed, is my neck relaxed? All right, place your hands on your hips, elbows to the ceiling, inhale all the way up. Come back to Tadasana, feet together. Have to find the right square. So if you need something for a balance pose, we're going to do Vrikshasana, tree pose. So turn your right leg out. Lift your right leg up. Place it on the inner left thigh. Keep the left leg strong and firm. Now you can get a chair or a wall. Suck the outer left hip in. Take the left thigh back. Lengthen up through both sides of the torso and extend your arms up. So as you extend your arms up, lift your shoulder blades up. And the further you extend your arms towards the ceiling, the longer and longer your waist gets. Then release your arms down, release your leg down. Back to Tadasana. Turn your left leg out. Now, lift your left leg up. Place it on the inner right thigh. Squeeze the outer right hip in. Lift the abdomen up. Extend your arms up. Press evenly on the inner and outer foot that you're standing on. Then extend your arms towards the ceiling higher and higher. And feel the length come to the side waist. You might feel more in the chest. Release your arms. Release your foot. Come back to Tadasana. Now I use these blocks for Parsvakonasana. We're going to do Parsvakonasana next. You don't have to use blocks. You can just have your hand on your thigh. Oh, this is extended side angle. So you remember when we're extending in the beginning of class, we're going to do that here. So from Tadasana, take your arms in length wide. and be here. All right, for those that have overactive elbows, turn the eye of the elbow towards the camera or towards the front of the room. And then lift your triceps up. Extend through your fingertips. Release your shoulder. Now this time, release your shoulder blades down your back and squeeze them or push them towards the ribs. You know, I sometimes wonder if we did this pose as much as we did this pose, what that would do for us. All right. Turn your right leg out. Bend your right leg. Kick your right hand to the block or leg. Sink down so that your right leg is parallel to the floor. Extend your left arm over your head like you did at the beginning. So from the pressure on the outside of your left foot through your fingertips. So this time the foot is taking place at the hip. And you're getting longer and longer here. Now, press your knee against your arm, if the arm is there. If not, just press your knee back so it goes towards the little toe side of the foot. And squeeze your right leg forward. And open up your right hip. Then lift your left arm up. Inhale, come up. Change sides. Turn your left leg all the way out. Bend your left knee. Sink down. So, hand on the brick or on your leg. Take your right arm over your head. Now, press down with the right outer foot and extend to the right fingertips. Get longer and longer in the side waist. At the same time, squeeze the left hip to move the knee towards the little toe side and against your arm. So do that more and more to open up the hip. You can all probably go down a little deeper. Deeper into the pose. And that includes those that I can't see on the video. Lift your right arm up. Inhale, come up. Turn your 10 toes to the front. Extend through your fingertips. Lift your triceps up. Soften your neck and shoulders. And then come back to Tadasana. All right, so from that pose, we're going to see if that informs this pose. So lift your right leg up for Vrikshasana again. But first, find your balance, because if you're only working on balance, you're not going to feel, it's harder to feel the hip. So imagine that you could even put your arm there. Put your hand on your leg and push against your hand. So I'm pushing my leg into my hand. My hand is keeping it from going back. All right, and you feel how that activates your buttock and moves your, it opens up your hip. All right, change sides. Lift your left leg up. All right. So don't worry about the arms just yet. So take your left hand, place it on the outside of your left thigh, and push your left thigh into your hand. until you feel an activation, most likely in your left buttock. All right, release that. Stand in the middle of your mat. We're going to repeat all that again. Take your arms and legs wide. Release your shoulder blades down your back. Extend through your fingertips. Turn the eye of the elbow forward and lift your triceps up. Turn your right leg all the way out. Now, drop your right hip. Or Virabhadrasana 2, so we can come to the next pose. Now see if you can move your knee towards the little toe side of the foot and squeeze your buttock forward. Keep that. Bring your right hand down, your left arm overhead. Now, move your knee towards the little side of your foot more. You might be able to come down more. So activate that right buttock, push it forward, move the knee back. But the arm stays there to keep it from moving too far back. Take your left arm up, inhale, come up. Change sides. Exhale, bend your left leg, descend the left hip. Then move the knee back, hip forward, and take your left arm down, right on board up. All right, squeeze your left buttock forward, take your left knee towards the little toe side of your foot. Use this pose to open up your hips for Vrikshasana, tree pose. Then lift your right arm up, inhale, come up. Turn your toes to the front, take a breath, and then bring your feet back together. Turn your right leg out. Lift your right leg up. All right, suck your outer left hip in. And then squeeze your right buttock to take the knee back. Lift your arms up and extend through your fingertips. So as you extend through your fingertips, the shoulder blades lift up. Don't forget about the right buttock squeezing, knee moving back. And release your arms, release that foot. Lift your left leg up. All right. Bad. Now, squeeze your left buttock forward. Take the left knee back. At the same time, suck the outer right hip in. And lift your arms up. Lift your arms higher and higher. And see if that makes you feel taller and taller. But as you lift your arms up and you balance, don't forget about that outer hip squeezing in. Now, if you lose your foot at any time, you can just keep it out like this. This is actually harder. And then release your arms, release your legs. All right. Take your feet about sticky mat width apart and fold forward. You can grab the opposite elbow. You can place your hands on the floor. your hands on your hips. Inhale, come all the way back. All right, find the wall. Lean against the wall. If you don't have a wall, you can do regular. You have a very unusual house. If you don't have a blank wall, just you can do regular chair pose. Don't have one nearby. Regular Utkatasana. Otherwise, we're going to do a wall sit. So lean against the wall. Get your shoulder blades against the wall. And then bend your knees. Nice flag. And take a seat. Now, you can do this with knees apart or knees together. Utkatasana is done with the legs together, and I just find it easier. As far as like not necessarily easier on the quads, but easier on the sometimes when you take the legs apart, the knees move together or apart. And if you take the legs together, they don't have anywhere to go. So I have I don't know if you can really see my eyes, I can't see yours, but I have a little timer going throughout this whole class to time these poses. And we're almost at a minute. And so all the other poses have been about a minute, kind of fudge a little either way. So it's been a minute. So if you're good, then you're going to take your arms up and lift your arms higher and higher. See, if by lifting your arms, you can take any of the weight off the thighs. In a magic physics. So let's see, it's been about a minute and a half. So pull your abdomen back, lift your shoulder blades up, press evenly on the big toe and little toe side of each foot. Soften your breath. Sometimes doing these poses and counting your breath helps. Got about 10 more seconds. So stay here. So inhale. And then exhale. And then come up. All right, then take your feet. Sticky mat distance apart. Press your thighs back. Grab a hold of the opposite elbow this time, and hang down. All right, place your hands on your hips, elbows to the ceiling, and come all the way up. Okay, so I'm going to show this 3 different ways. So you can choose which way you want to do it. One is with a chair, and you can also do this with a wall. You lean away from the wall, and you come into chaturanga. With a chair, make sure the chair is against the wall. You walk your feet back, bend your elbows, and come into chaturanga. The 2 blocks, same thing. Chaturanga. So, pick one. So, or nothing at all. So maybe bob, no blocks whatsoever. No props whatsoever except for this special floor. All right, so you place your hands on the chair, the wall, the blocks. Make sure it's not going to move. Walk your feet back into like a downward dog. So even if you're on the floor, you're still in downward dog. And then come forward to plank. Take a breath here. And a lot of you have your video on so you can see yourself. There you go. You can say, am I in one line? And then keep the line as you bend your elbows. And then straighten your arms back to downward dog. All right, let's see. Not sure. Okay. All right. Now I'll show it on the blocks. Downward dog. Forward to a plank. Look at yourself. Am I in a plank? Then you come a little bit further forward if you're down on the ground and bend your elbows. And then straighten your elbows back to downward dog. Take a breath. One more time. Come forward to plank. Notice if your plank is a weather-beaten plank or a freshly cut piece of wood plank, keep that. Chaturanga, back to plank, back to downward dog, and then walk forward and rest. And come to Dandasana on your mats. We did this last week. We will do this for a while. So Karen, I think what worked last time for you was to not have your hands behind your legs like this. That I think you started with them straight. I can't remember. But I know that this didn't work and that you had a different way of working. So you do that. You can just give me a thumbs up because I can. Yeah. All right. So everyone else, you're going to take your hands behind your knees, roll your shoulders back and lift your chest. Then lean back just far enough that you can lift your feet up. Now press your shoulder blades into your back and lift your chest. Squeeze your legs together and start to straighten your legs. Now, you can stop with your legs bent like this and extend your arms. Or you can straighten your legs, lift your chest, and extend your arms. Roll your thighs inward, extend through the big toe side of your foot, lift your chest. Grab your knees, come back. All right, so I just want you to watch the screen for a moment. I meant to do this a while ago when the class was starting, but what you're going to do next, it has to do with the way the shoulder blades press into the back. So after you watch, you'll do this too. You'll lie down on your back, and then lift your arms just an inch off the floor and try to lift the elbow side slightly higher. All right? So lie down on your back with your arms in goalpost position, or Roll your shoulders under. All right. And your knees can be bent or straight. Now, just lift your arms a little bit off the floor. Just so they're hovering right off the floor. And then take the elbow side just slightly higher than the fingertip side. And I'm hoping you feel what I feel, which is that the shoulder blades press into the back like that. Especially the lower portion of the shoulder blades pressing a little more. That has to do with the elbows. You can even try taking your elbows higher, and that moves that part of the shoulder blade in more. All right, release that, and come back up to sleep. All right, Navasana again. So bend your knees, lift your chest. And now, having that fresh in our mind, we can press our shoulder blades into our back and lift our chest. A little harder in this position to get the lower tips of the shoulder blades in. Lift your feet off the floor. So again, either in this position where the shins are parallel to the floor, or straight legs, and extend your arms. And this is a good pose to count your breaths, if you're ever so inclined. Okay, 1. Come back. All right, now we're going to go into Ardha Navasana, half boat pose. So Karen, I don't think this one will do the same. So you interlock your fingers behind your head and have your elbows like in Shirshasana, shoulder width apart. Now press your shoulder blades into your back. Then round your lower back and start to lean back. Lean back, lean back, lean back until the feet just come off the floor. Squeeze your legs together. Relax your neck, relax your head. And then lean forward, come back up. Change the interlock of your fingers. Press your shoulder blades into your back. Round your lower back, squeeze your legs together, and begin to lean back. As you lean back, the feet will come off the floor. Squeeze the legs together, roll them in. Extend through your toes, and then roll back up. Back to Dhanasana. All right, downward facing dog. When you're in downward facing dog, you still have to do the work of downward facing dog by pressing your hands down and your thighs back. See if you can notice any change in this downward facing dog than the first ones we did. All right, walk your hands and your feet towards each other. And now we'll do Prasarya Padottanasana, so wide-legged forward bend. So take your feet wide, about the distance of your wrist if you took your arms out. Now take your hands to your hips and your elbows back. Then press your shoulder blades into your back, lift your chest, look up. That brings your thoracic spine in. Keep your thoracic spine in as you bend forward and bring your fingertips to the floor. Look forward. whatever forward is for you. Press your shoulder blades onto your back. As you press your shoulder blades onto your back. All right, finish blowing off the board. And you press your shoulder blades onto your back. Move your chest towards the floor. Then release that as you walk your hands back and take your head towards the floor. Relax your neck and throat. Let your head hang if it doesn't touch the floor. And extend your arms, extend your chest forward. Bring your hands back to your hips. Inhale, come all the way up. Step your feet together. All right, so it's time for inversion. So not going upside down. Do your head supported. For Urdhva Uttanasana. After you've done that for a while, do head supported Urdhva Svanasana. Otherwise, stand on your head. All right. Other sticky mat right here. Let's see, I need to move a little bit away from that wall. So if I did fall back for whatever reason, I would have room to fall. If you're in Shirshasana, extend, press your forearms into the floor. As you press your forearms into the floor, move the shoulder blades onto the back like you were before. And in whatever, if you're doing dog pose, even with the head supported, you can continue to press the shoulder blades into the back. As you press your forearms into the floor, see if you could make your side waist any longer. Imagine, for those in Shirshasana, that you're pressing your feet into something. Those that are in the other poses, press your feet into something. Whatever pose you're in, make sure your jaw is soft. You're not grinding your teeth together. You can rest your tongue to the base of your mouth. That automatically softens your jaw. All right, it's been about 2 minutes. We'll go for 3. Those in dog pose need to take a break every once in a while. We've done a lot of dog pose. You can switch to wide angle forward bend, this one, either wide. Notice that the shoulders have started to come down towards the ground. Lift the shoulders up the back and press them into the back. As you start to get tired, chances are that there's more effort in the face. So relax your face. All right. Have a plan for coming down. So 2 legs, 1 leg. In whatever position you're coming down, don't forget to work your arms. So don't collapse your arms as you come down. Rest. Everyone can now rest in child's pose. All right, come back up. Now, you'll either do this pose. You can use a wall. So if you use a wall, you will not lift the opposite hand. I guess you could put it back like this. All right. Or you will do hill pose. Or you will stand on your hands. Yay. So pick one of those. Remember those that have their hands on the wall or the chair. You have to switch sides. Let's see. The bolster's working for Bob. Yeah. That's it. All right. So Karen, I'm going to unmute you. And you can tell me about the strap. Is that for your hip flexor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, it's leftover from Shirshasana because I use a brick between my thighs when I go up because I tend to stretch one side more than the other.
Okay.
So I have some kind of reference for my legs.
Okay.
I just left it on afterwards.
Oh, okay. All right, so I'm muting you again, so you can. All right. So everyone else came down. Yeah, except for Ramona. Ramona did a good job. I have to. So, one more. Please switch feet. Well, that was a hard kick. And then, if you're in one of the, well, actually everyone, push your hands into whatever you're pushing into and move your shoulder blades towards the floor as well as into your back. So if you can't kick up with the opposite leg, just get up and push your shoulder blades towards the floor if you're upside down. Or towards the wall if you're not. All right. And then come down. All right. Lie on your belly. Also known as prone. Roll your thighs in so your toes point straight back. Take your hands by your hips. You can have a blanket under your pelvis. I would have it be a thin blanket, just to support any kind of pressure into the floor. So take a few breaths here. Then lift your quadriceps like we did last week. We worked on lifting the quadriceps a lot. So, or the week before or something. Anyway. So keep your quadriceps lifted and lift your legs, lift your chest, lift your arms. So move your arm bones away from the floor, and that brings your shoulder blades into your back. Keep your quadriceps lifted, and that'll keep your legs straight. Then breathe to the sides of your torso. That'll keep you from bobbing too much. Soften your neck and jaw. Look slightly forward. For Salavasana, locust pose, and come down. Take a pillow for your head. Now for some variations in Salavasana, take your arms out to the sides in a T. So they're in line with your shoulders out to the side. Lift your quadriceps, keep your legs straight. Then lift your chest, lift your legs, lift your arms for Peter Pan pose. Push your shoulder blades into your back. So from when we stood with our arms and legs apart, this is kind of the same position for the shoulders. So move them away from your neck. Come down. If those two were okay on your back, then you can take your arms forward. If not, choose one of the other ones. So this is how Superman flies. Keep your quadriceps strong. Then inhale, lift your arms, lift your legs, extend through your fingertips. Now extend your arms forward, like you're flying through the air. Breathe to the sides, and come back down. Make a pillow for your head. Now roll onto your back, supine, and bring your feet in close to your hips. Now if you want to use a strap to grab your ankles, pretty much I have to do that. I want to grab anything. You can put a strap around your ankles. If you don't have a strap, don't worry about it. It works the same. I like to do this little loop thing, so I have a, show in a second, a loop around each foot. So I'm holding the center, but this works just as well. You can see that like this. So you can either have it just a strap like this, or you can pull the center and have two little like ankle cuffs. That's all if you need a strap. If you don't need a strap, then just grab your ankles. Or you will grab your ankles when you go up. So if you need the strap because you're long of torso, then have it ready. For Chatush Padasana, 4-footed pose. Okay. So look and make sure your thighs are parallel. Keep them parallel by pressing through the big toe side of the foot and lift your hips. You don't have to lift your hips all the way at first, because you want to roll your shoulders under and grab your ankles or your strap. Or if you can't do either, then you can grab the sides of the sticky mat. Then press your heels into the floor and lift your hips. You might be able to roll your shoulders under a little more here. Press your shoulder blades into your back, lift your chest. Press your feet into the floor and lift your hips. Relax your breath. Soften your neck and throat. Relax your tongue. See if you can work your legs, work your arms, and not your face or your throat. So the upper arms press into the floor. So press your upper arms down. That lifts your rib cage up. Press your feet down to lift your hips more. Pull on the strap of your ankles and lift up higher. And then slowly release down. All right. Roll to the side and look up. All right. If you are lucky enough to have a chair, this is option 1. We've done this in class. Anyway, and so I pretend the legs of the chair are my ankles, like in Padasana. I bring my feet to the chair seat and make sure the chair is against the wall. And then I press my heels down and lift my hips, roll my shoulders under. Now, if you don't have a chair, not to worry. And do it on this weird entertainment center. You can place your feet on the wall and lift your hips like this. Now you don't want to move your hips too far forward because that will give you a pain in the neck. Or you can set up your shoulder stand. So I will quickly set up for shoulder stand. I've come to like something under my head for shoulder stand. Even more so because this room is tile and it's very hard. It's not quite the marble that they have at the Institute, but I'll definitely use something there. So I have a sticky mat and a half and a blanket. I'm gonna block to lift my hips. So that's my setup. So get your setup and whatever variation you want to do. So if you're using the chair or the wall, you will need more breaks than you will in shoulder stand, unless shoulder stand is very new to you. So in whatever position you're in, you want to try to hold this position, well, not with your feet against the wall, I guess, but in shoulder stand, you want to be here twice as long as you were in headstand, with the conventional thought. And that would be 6 minutes. And the timer is over my shoulder somewhere, so I wouldn't know how long we've been here. So we probably won't be here 6 minutes. For those that are using the chair or the wall, you can also go back and forth between that and regular Chatushpadasana, the pose we just did. In all these poses, whatever choice, Chatush or Chatush against the wall or shoulder stand, there's work for the upper arms, the area between the elbow and the shoulder, to do. That has to press down. And as that presses down, it lifts us higher and higher. It's a little harder to feel in shoulder stand, but you might feel some relaxation come to your neck as you press your upper arms down. There's also a lot of similar work to be done for the neck and throat and the jaw. You'll hate shoulder stand if you grip your jaw. I predict this. Then, when we did Urdhva Hastasana, we lifted our arms up to extend our side legs. So in this pose, you have to lift your feet up, especially the big toe side of the foot because that tends to roll in, to lengthen the whole pose really, but focusing on the sides of the torso. I frequently close my eyes in this pose. I don't know if that's to avoid reality of the abdomen, or if it's because sometimes I leave the lights on and I don't want to look at them. But either way, it's something I don't want to look at. And also because I have learned to find this pose relaxing. I absolutely hated this pose when I started doing it. Now it's very different. So as you stay in these poses for longer amounts of time, sometimes your mind wanders, especially if it's become easy for you. So when your mind wanders, focus on your breath, just like you would in meditation. If you're doing any of the preps, you're probably getting quite a bit of work. Any of the Chatushpadasanas, I guess, is not prep, it's a different pose. You're getting quite a lot of work in your quads, and you need a break. All right, so you're going to come down soon. So plan on how you're going to come down. Don't just fall out of the pose. Slowly come down in whatever pose you're in. Even the Chatushpadasana, extend your buttocks away from you as you slowly come down. If you're in shoulder stand, move towards your head side and rest your shoulders onto your back. Your arms in goalposts. Everyone put your arms in goalposts or whatever, cactus. And see if you can feel the shoulder blades just naturally pressing into the back ribs. And then bend your knees into your chest. Come up to seated. Okay. So, for the pose before Shavasana, either cross-legged with head support, or, well, you can do this one, Upavista Konasana, with head support, or Paschimottanasana with head support. So the head support could be a chair, it could be a block. Find something that is an appropriate height for you, and that's fairly comfortable. Don't grind your head into a metal chair just because you don't want to get up and get a blanket. Use this pose to prepare yourself for Shavasana. So the head support helps you relax, calm. If your legs are crossed, change the cross of your legs. You may feel with head support that you automatically close your eyes. You automatically relax. Lift yourself back up. And set yourself up for Shavasana. Today I'm doing, I think we did this a couple weeks ago, I'm taking 2 long folded blankets, and they're out slightly in a V, not a big V, a little V. And I rest my calves and my knees on the blankets. It's just a little bit of height. Helps me relax the abdomen. And by relaxing the abdomen, relaxing the lower back. Release the weight of your body into the floor. After all the work with the shoulder blades, they may just naturally come into the back. And when the shoulder blades come into the back, the muscles of your neck will soften. Because they're no longer trying to hold on to your shoulder blades, as it were. Release your jaw. Rest your tongue to the base of your mouth. Move the skin of your forehead out to the sides. So feel the sides of the face, the left side and the right side, release down towards the floor. Rest your tongue into the base of your mouth. Focus on your breath. Feel the movement of the breath. Through your nose. The movement of your breath in your ribcage. The movement of your breath in your abdomen. Try to stay with that movement of breath. Deepen your breath. Bend your knees toward your chest. Support your head as you roll to your right side. Roll a little further to your right side and use your arms to lift yourself back up to seated. Take your arms wide, lift your chest. Bring your palms together in front of your heart. Think of something you're grateful for. Namaste.